Hey everyone, Anne-Marie here, owner of the Soul Awakening Academy and creator of the Soul Awakening Method. So please subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, check out my website, join a course, maybe a free challenge I have going on, and you'll find me at soulawakeningacademy.co.uk. So I'm going to talk to you about the importance of our chakra system. So the chakra system is an invisible interface that we have with our physical body and the outside world. Science now proves that we are nothing but energy and light. So our physical body is not a reality in the sense that we feel it to be solid and, it is what it is. What we actually are is vibration and light, so energy and frequency. So the chakras are, like I say, an invisible overlay. And the reason why they are sensitive is that they cross at a network fiber in our body, and they basically run from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. We have them all over as energy vortexes, but the main ones that we focus on are the ones that lie over the endocrine system. So base of your spine to the top of your head. For instance, when we feel, when we experience loss, bereavement, rejection of a relationship, unrequited love, we don't feel it in our big toe or our left knee particularly. We feel it in our heart center. I very much remember the experience of heartbreak after the breakup of my first true love. And I felt it in the heart center. I didn't feel it in my back or in my shoulder or in my arm or in my wrist. I felt it in the heart because it was affecting my heart chakra, which is my vortex center, my spiritual center for love, forgiveness, compassion, unconditional love and acceptance. That energy center had become unbalanced and off kilter because of the experience I'd just been through and the emotions that then became trapped there. And they became trapped because I could not release that energy. I didn't know what to do with the emotions that I was feeling. And quite often when we're angered, when we're upset, when we've been hurt by somebody, we don't have a particular outlet for our body to release that emotion. Animals in the wild, if they get chased because another animal is hunting them to kill them, and they escape, they shake it off. Their bodies literally shake. They shake off that fear and adrenaline until it's gone. And then they carry on grazing and get about the business. They don't start then hiding behind trees and waiting for the next lion to come and jumping at every broken twig or shadow that appears. They get on about their business. And then if the reality of a threat appears, then their flight or fight system kicks in, their adrenaline kicks in for that short period of time it's needed. But as humans, we don't have that switch on, switch off. It can remain on because our brain is constantly then trying to protect us from feeling that same hurt, that same rejection, that same abandonment. We're looking out for signs in people because we want to avoid that pain at all cost, because we don't know what to do with that pain, and we often internalize that experience to mean something negative about the person that we are at the core of our being. And that's the reason why we put on masks, and that's a solar plexus and a throat chakra issue. So this is why it's important to tune into and understand and deeply go into the experiences you've had chakra by chakra. That's what the Soul Awakening Method, the 7 Steps to Spiritual Alchemy program, is designed to do. It helps you look at the story, the unfoldment of you from birth, even pre-birth, up until who you are now. Because who you are now is not the true picture of what your soul and spirit have designed for you, have wanted you to experience. You've been given free will, but the choices that you've made may not have come from your highest and greatest power and potential. So the soul awakening method, the 7 steps, it helps you peel back the layers through chakra, because each chakra has a life story attached to it and experiences attached to it, and it goes in ages. So your heart chakra is from 21 to 28. So this is where, you know, issues of love can appear in our life. And if it's important to understand that we have to have a strong root chakra, which is your first chakra, which is your early years. So it's important that we look at the story about your environment, the family you were born into, the identity you were given, the sense of safety you were given. The most important chakra to really strengthen is the root chakra, and then we move up sacral, solar, heart. So the heart center is the 4th chakra before we move up to the remaining 3. But the heart chakra is what we're moving into now, into society, because of the situation that we're in. Because right now, you know, we're coming to the end of 2020 and we're going through COVID. Things are changing. People's value system is changing. The number one value system for you is to look within and ask, who are you made of? Who is the person you've become? Do you want to continue down that road, or do you want to recreate your life by understanding yourself, understanding who, why you are the way you are, and know that you have a choice to change that and rewrite your future? Everybody who's contacting me right now is saying that they, because of COVID, because of furlough, they've realized how unfulfilled they are, and they feel like their spiritual essence is knocking on their door, really wanting to wake them up to find an avenue so they can realize their full potential. And that's exactly what we do at the Soul Awakening Academy. We walk with you as you unfold your story and live your full potential. So this is one of the ways where our emotions become stuck in our chakras and lead us to live an unbalanced and unaligned life. Because for many years after my heartbreak, I didn't have the capacity to vent my emotions. They stayed in my body. There's a great book by Candace Pert, how emotions just hide in the body, which is why we can get physical aches and pains for no apparent reason. It's an emotion, energy, emotion trapped in the cellular system. I lived a life where I hated men. I pushed out the thing I was desperate for because I was so scared of that same experience happening again. It's not healthy, and it takes a lot of work to rewrite that damage that we do to ourselves because our brains are telling us a false story based on fear, trying to keep us safe. So once we balance that energy, we bring in forgiveness, we bring in our love and light, then we can realize that it was a false story trying to keep, you know, fear, false evidence appearing real, trying to keep us safe, but it was actually preventing us, me experiencing the love that I was looking for. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to seeing you on a course, on a program, over at Facebook, wherever you hang out. Take care for now.